We're lifting that trophy, an international trophy.
Heretics on defense. We've got T1 on attack.
The dawn of this roster at the beginning of 2024.
Kind of just expecting relatively good defenses from both teams. Because the Vice is going to be a nightmare for Heretics, and obviously it's double Sentinel's pretty strong if they can come up with new stuff with the chamber. Only one demo out in the chamber.
Very slow.
Sonya, I think that's a great idea, yeah.
There's a sonic sensor at Rubble, which is cleared out, but Izu, you'll notice, got knocked down to 45. That might have been Woot's involvement there. 3 players grouped up here at a B main for Team Heretics.
Like how proactive Heretics are on this one. They lose A control. In reaction, they push out with a Prowler and set up the chamber. Seeing a lot of teams try and go more proactive in this area once Killjoy's like out of meta. It's very, very strong. Super committed. 5 bullets. A little bit of damage. They get that early info though. Can they get 3 over towards site before they exec? Doesn't look like it.
Heretics are getting the heaven
Maybe.
right now,
The Gravnet's actually super strong.
That should allow the full rotate, and honestly might call for
it's a great pivot from T1 to go over towards B right now.
From T1, just pivot right into B.
And the smoke here is timely, cuts Boo off as he might have
What a hard retake. Boo has Omen Flash. Hard thing at the moment as well. They're not pressuring the main position behind as well, so you would imagine Meteor has a good chance to win this, especially with the flash to help his teammates out.
Multiple players from Heretics ready to go.
RJC 72 with the Prime. And Divisive as well with the tier 1. Thank you so much, bro. Dude, what an Omen Flash this was.
Right into the face of Rienza, right click sent him packing. Benji steps up. Quickly though is nullified. Boo eventually peers into this engagement from Link, but his teammates, well, they're gone. Now he has to unravel this himself.
Very, very nice. Lovely pivot from T1 as well over towards B. It's a great call from them.
Going up against T1 on Lotus, especially after the game against DRG, where they just played
99 Caleb with the Prime as well. Thank you for the 26 months, bro. Appreciate that.
To do something explosive on the pistol round, but they take it very slow, and crucially, it's them being able to, with multiple players, get that swing onto Woot while crossing over towards A. He could have gotten 1-2 kills, done more damage, but only got 1 real tag off with that Headhunter. And the T1 call a very nice pivot into B, realizing.
Okay, 1-0 on the pistols.
The rotate to A.
Mini Boo does like to do this a lot. It's normally good for 1.
Mini Boo early
the 1.
The Marshall. Again, it's Izu on a solo mission towards the A side. He's shut down.
Yeah, he just walks into a stack. He gets hit by the Sheriff from Rienz as well, so that just becomes a one-shot. Basically hit by
4 bullets. Okay, it's good damage right now. 15 HP on this one as well. Actually feeling kind of confident they can win this. Fade Eye goes over towards A, clears all of that pressure as well, so they can heavy rotate on this. They got nothing to stop the plant unless Woot want to go over spam with 2 bullets. I wouldn't recommend it.
A Sheriff Headhunter for Woot. They have perhaps enough tools to be able to get this done. Boo's still got a Paranoia. He gets a good connection with that.
Buzz throws Meteor the gun because of the HP.
Arcro's not cleared, actually, so on the C side, and he gets the flash. Meteor hoping to play off of it, affected. Benji not so much. Looks like he was able to turn it to some degree. Here's a Paranoia.
So flash is good.
The back of the side, grab that also thrown in, but Meteor is able to spray down. Rienz has already found 2 with the Sheriff, and now is threatening further. Punishment around the corner is Meteor. That's his 3rd for the round.
Damn, very, very nice, man. Very, very nice. Dude, I got a little bit confused because the kill on the feed came in the opposite way around.
They slow things down. They wait
great
for a moment,
eco from them. They do the stairs stack with an Owlor as well. Get the fast kill. So much damage with the chamber over towards C as well.
And then from there, just
the Omen flashes right now are pretty big.
Paranoia was the pivotal util piece for them, and it connected onto both of the players who were entrenched at Ben.
So, with this, we get a full buy, Outlaws out, can one-shot everyone. We got a hero Bucky, and they want to send it straight over towards C. C is a little weak right now.
5 champions appearances in a row for Buzz. One of the only 3 players to accomplish that pretty unbelievable feat. Boot's going to be flashed off of C. Does have to get out of there straight away.
Okay, Boo's actually a little bit in trouble.
Right in. Boo has got to get the hell
Yeah,
out of
he does
dodge.
great on this one to actually get out of there and not give him a kill.
Able to find success on that anti-eco.
Wait, you're doing enters? A new giveaway? Oh boy. It's pure mayhem, dude. Gravnet into nade is a giveaway. Chat, everyone, exclamation mark, enter to enter the giveaway in Twitch right now. What is it for?
Now they can start to win their way through
Another
the
mug.
Now they're being joined by Woot.
One of these, chat. You all know one of these? Exclamation mark, enter.
To get out safely, has it, access for the retake, connects onto
Someone might have to tell me who the winner is, man. Let's see if we can catch in time. Dude, I like this from Heretics, man. This looks so nice. We got 3 nade kills into a round, by the way. Should probably give him the defuse, right?
I do not care who they are.
They gave him the defuse, I think. I mean, with a defuse, he gets his ult. Grab Ned into nade is great, man.
Buzz was just about to get out the way. Look at him. He barely gets caught on the edge. That is so brutal. 2 rounds back to back. Heretics have really displayed a proficiency at being able to retake on this C site. And now it's going to be Pasty from T1 out of A.
Okay, they gave him the defuse, and now against the big buy round, they have everything good, and we got 4. We got a 9-person duel over towards here, and you would imagine this Raze ult gets invested if they want to actually fully send it. Stax has his ult to get them low as well. This could be pure chaos. Do they double TP?
Doesn't connect. Buzz gets ahead of it. It's going to be a showstopper for Mini Boo. He whips around and catches DH out. Easy's got his work cut out for him now. Going around the corner as Boo retreats back into tree.
Knees of Bees. Congrats, bro. Knees of Bees. Click on the redeem link.
Easy knows this.
Knees of Bees, congrats, bro. Damn. This was convincing, by the way. This was a convincing hold on this one. Rienz now has his ult for the next big round as well.
Wood already in that attack side spawn, and Stax realistically.
Roaring Wombat as well. Thank you so much for the tier 1 man as well. Thank you, thank you.
Wu is just ready on that angle with the Guardian. Heretics with a great response as to how to fight
Norlad as well. I think I missed you earlier, mate. Appreciate you.
Open from T1. They put a lot of emphasis on stopping the players
as well
at the
with the tier 1. Thanks so much, Zorus.
Behind Buzz, who's going to have the most pace going
Dude, they had such a good start T1, and now it looks horrendous. No, it actually looks horrendous. Celsius, pay for your own sub. There's no way you can... Chat, someone time him out. That's crazy behavior. Don't gift him. Roaring Wombat. Thank you for gifting Celsius. For God's sake.
Just as I was about to make a narrative point about Rienz being an absolute top-tier player. And he's
crazy behavior.
Despite
it's not Nova and Nerlotti as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Away from Stax at some point and does so with finesse.
Whoa.
Guardian takes the head off. And that's Heretics 3-1 now.
There goes Prius's PC.
A brilliant A fight from Heretics, and then Rienz able to collect 2, denies Meteor that trade. One of the all-around best Valorant players in the game right now. He's maxed out on all different traits. His fight with the Showstopper was perfect.
No, with the pretzel as well, mate. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, thank you.
Unable to get anything done with the haunt down.
Another outlaw. Everyone with light armor once again. 4-person aggro. Mate, poor DH, bro. Double fast kills, that did hit.
Dangerous now. He's caught out there with nothing but a Bucky, but easy with the Sheriff might have relieved some of the pressure. Heretics heavy on the B side.
I fully would have understood if Meteor wanted to carry on going there.
Get into this A site. Low on HP. Has the Bucky. It's a backside plant. Wu absolutely denying T1. But he's low. Gravnet almost caught him now. The paint shells force him back.
Very good with the Nate Gravnet at the moment.
Of these little util combos from Heretics, just absolutely obliterating G2 in that matchup. And
G with the prime as well. Thank you so much, mate. Woot is farming with this outlaw right now.
Woot has found
a little foul. Didn't need to do that. Just a body shot would have done.
Stax and Meteor now step up.
4 in the round. Yeah, I mean, these ecos aren't even looking that close. I will say, I love how Heretics is so fine to give them sights at the moment, and these retakes are very, very nice. Why is all of Sentinels getting gifted 3 subs right here? Anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting second. I appreciate that. What is going on?
Run away, post back up with the outlaw. Very nicely handled. T1, they're going to be on the full buy here. They're nearing.
It's not Nova as well. Thank you to the gift to John QT.
Close to timeout territory, I'd think, for Autumn to chime in.
Okay, big buy round chat.
I'll
gift him for a second.
So many fast
Let's focus up.
But are they going to adjust how they're
taking the side of the gift to me? Wait, to the gift to the real Sliggy.
Looks pretty similar, but Heretics
Appreciate that.
Pressure early this round. A defensive pop on the C side of the map means that T1 can get forward without any
Fade
contact.
eye deep over towards C with a chamber set up. Heavy rotate on this one, and they have the trip as well if they wanted to really over-rotate on this one. Wait, are we fighting?
Benji going to see the
Oh
clone
my god.
and then off the Nightfall trying to make a play, but he's flashed out. Able to get to the safe side of the corner. Now a wall thrown
That
up.
actually kind of saved them, to be honest.
Everyone on T1, they're fully sold
Dude,
out.
this is so... Dude, you gotta take some space. You just invested... You just... Surely not. You put the Vice all in and no one even sent it after all of those. Yeah, so they wanted to grab net, Omen Flash fight, and then the Fade out stopped them from going. And their own Omen Flash. Wait, it wasn't their own Omen Flash. Maybe the Fade util. And then they Vice on top of it once it's kind of stabilized a little bit and no one actually sends it. Now they Omen Flash send it.
He goes for the trade. Benji hit with paranoia and has to give a bit of that ground league boo on his own, but another grab net here can buy time for Miniboo to set up here from upper. He'll send a nade in now and a light down on the side. Spot Isu instantly dispatches him. And Miniboo
you aiming like that, you can do what you want to do. You aiming like that, you can do whatever nade. You can nade your teammate for all I care about. That was crazy from him. Nice chance.
From Miniboo. The snap on that first shot. Perfect adjustment onto stack. Not even Meteor could find that kill swinging backside. Miniboo is such a momentum.
They did the right, so they could focus on the left.
But when he gets rolling, he feels absolutely unstoppable.
Anonymous gifter gifting over to 10s. Thank you, Anonymous.
But he is absolutely living up to the high expectations that he set for himself, that the
pistol started into the 1-5
and he said in a press conference just after that game against G2,
and these rounds have looked pretty convincing at the moment. I will say T1 kind of just playing what I call ranked, which is take some map control, send it. So maybe on this one we're going to start seeing them actually C default, take some space on A, maybe a little bit of pressure over towards B, see play the map a little bit. What the Ook as well with the Prime, thanks so much for the 9 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you,
victory over Heretics. And so a quote from Meteor says, last year, I lost on home soil. This year, you will lose on yours. Strong words to say, of course, coming into a game like this where Team Heretics
it's not Nova, thank you for the gifted to Bang. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. What did we miss? Flora_Bunda with the 28 months. Thank you for the 28. And Mexia with the gift gifted to the actual Sentinels org. Thank you for doing that as well. Chat, I'm just reading names, relax yourselves. Okay.
Joins up with T1, who completely retooled this roster, win Bangkok at the top of the year.
Isu, the last remaining player of the core of this T1 project.
Now T1 taking some early control here towards
gifting from millionaires to billionaires.
They find an opportunity to rip that on this eco round, turn the tides.
Rienz is ensconced in this deadlock utility on every side, basically.
Prius, mate, sort your PC out.
Amounts of util layered there for him. Now T1 back off after posturing early in that mound direction. But trying to get that A side control, that rubber control might be tough. They might try and link up here.
Okay, C pressure. They got B info. And now they're going to go push back the chamber. Early Prowler in case he's close.
Wherever this massive pack of T1 players are not.
I don't know if they're ready for this.
Oh god, he's dodged every single bit of util. He's dodged every single bit of util. Fades used everything and he still gets a kill. Something has to be wrong here.
But there will be tree access for T1 now. They look to accelerate into the site.
How much does Luke commit? He surely knows he just has to escape at this point, right?
He got up ropes. I don't think that's an option for him. I'm not sure.
Buzz knows that if he went 1 foot higher, he would have been an absolute dead man.
I mean, they've just got no space, T1. They would have to do... I mean, Buzz would have to pop out and then go absolutely crazy. And I just don't think it's happening.
These T1 players are just absolutely surrounded on the site. Look at the mini-map right now. They have nowhere to go.
Yeah, and they for sure clear everywhere as well. Damn, Woot is looking nice, man. I feel like all of Woot's kills are in the ecos, though, I will say. Woot is popping the ecos right now.
Who really cares? The economy for Team Heretics is fully...
Hey, someone's gonna do it, chat. Someone's gonna do it. It's not a flame, I promise.
Woot loves to play up towards rubble.
It's not like he's going hunting
for the chamber on this map because you can put your teleport back into tree and just immediately get away to that safe area of the map, retreat to the site from there.
One more. Nice! Let's go, guys. Well played.
He has done such a great job with this map control, like I was saying in the mid-round.
Why did you say they might struggle against the Vice? I mean, because they've actually, when they go on attack, they've actually got to go find the wall and trigger it. It's not like the Yori we could send out a clone and do it from far away.
A bunch of ultimates online for T1, that dimensional drift.
We said it was going to be pretty defense-sided each half, but
really bold plays with that.
T1 definitely need more rounds than this.
Just a shorty in hand to get a kill. He is
KU Myth, thanks so much with the tier 1, bro. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you, thank you.
Player. We'll see if he can be the difference maker here.
T1 respecting the early pop on demand from Heretics, and now they're going to look to try and fight for the space. Woot takes a shot. He's able to get out. Rien's left in his wake, though. Marked as he is.
No face cam for players. Yeah, I think it's because Prius's PC is just melted. I'm pretty sure we're on the overview PC at the moment that they've had to use for a backup first person.
Crash from Yuzu's going all the way to spawn, so he can make as much noise as possible over on this A side, and yeah, now he just teleports back to C.
I mean, Meech's just walked over towards B, and they got no idea about it.
No one watching it. Rien's clearly unaware. There could be a player so deep, but now Woot has to try and keep T1 at arm's length from the C side of the map. Easywood's got to emerge. Flattens Woot.
I was so surprised that Woot is just waiting for it, though. It's very good patience from T1, though. They're very on top of the fact he's trying to punish them pushing and taking the space behind it. Can Meechio stay alive from this as well? He did it right, though.
Abu and Benji Fishy have more than enough cash.
I feel like 4 would be enough for T1 if they get a pistol.
But Izu
That's where I'm at.
Denies that. Filthy off angle. Now it's on Boo. More of a passive player. Likes to let his teammates do the talking. Unfortunately, he has to step up.
Very nice. Good patience from them as well. I mean, Meechio was the big reason. He pushes the fade off with an aim jaw and then just instantly took the space. No hesitating on it. And then they just thought that he wouldn't just walk in.
Didn't know what to do, where to look.
Team Heretics comp is bad on attack. It's not that bad. It relies a little bit on... Normally the chamber comps on attack rely a little bit on buying the op and then over-peaking. Then also the deadlock is actually pretty good for execing, especially over towards C when you can get the wall out here. You can just pretty much force everyone to fight you on site. So it's not insanely bad, but it can struggle if T1 don't give him picks. At least it was the low HP. That's about it. Haku, Chad with the Prime, thanks so much for the 2 months, bro.
He already has a rifle to work with. Very serious about having that op presence.
Look at the setup on A right now. What is Meteor supposed to do? Is just surrounded
by at least here's the trips as well. So with the wall, honestly, I think they think there's only one on A right now.
T1.
They might get surprised by the second guy.
On account of him having this space, they're just going to wait for the timing on this wall to drop, and then they can try to activate. Dark cover going to be placed on stairs.
Is my whole attack half just going to be me? It's going to be because of Meteor owning people. It's a big jewel on site here. Ooh, such an important kill.
It's effective.
And
Rien's still fighting on the side here. And it's all on stacks.
Dude, Heretics look pretty convincing right now. This is strong from them.
Stunning round here from Rien's, and again, that Senti util slows T1 down as they try and accelerate onto A.
This composition from Heretics is just working exactly as intended, exactly as they drew it up. Having both of your Sentinels able to anchor on this A site together, one of which can take those aggro lines in the chamber and Woot, and then be able to back away. And Rien's always fast on that rotate, fast to assist.
A lot of frustration.
He is just an absolute phenom of a player. You were just to build a Valorant Pro from the ground up. You get Rien's.
Second timeout, right?
Is this double Senti that T1 are having the most trouble with right now? Easy was able to get onto the C side of the round that T1 won. He emerges with the shorty. That's all well and good. But getting access to these sites is one thing. Dealing with Heretics' retake on A is a whole nother kettle of fish. They refuse to give that space up.
And look, as per the scoreboard, Benji Fishy, he's only got 3 kills at the moment, but that is
There's a
really
double
understating the
Odin
impact that he's having on the game
counter the
for this
attack.
defense.
I mean,
when you just look at the value
I'd say
of the
count. I wouldn't say it's like a
utility that he's
direct
getting,
counter.
it's been
The problem with the double
outstanding.
Odin as well is you
Gravnet's
actually
been
have to be a
consistently
beast with it.
connecting. He's doing a great job being able to play around those timings on the walls, having the sonic sensors up. It's been a critical factor in the success for Team Heretics. And it's his util also that's allowing other players to be the ones who are racking up these kills, right? So he's done a great job on this deadlock so far. At the timeout, it looks like Heretics have some serious intentions
4-person
fighting
aggro.
aggressively for this A side. A lot of pings going down on the map from them right
So
now. What is
with
the
this
game plan?
information, how
Maybe
much information do they
another
get? Let's just
showstopper
look at the
from
util.
we saw it last time.
1, 2, 3. Don't know where the Omen is.
Sees for the fast play. Okay, there is also a wall. Heretics insistent about being deep here with that line.
This is nice. They're going to go for a BC default, or are we facing this fast? Dude, Mito's doing so much. BC default. As soon as this door opens, he's going to take TP. And then just send it. This is pretty good right now. He's one of their better rounds.
Tucked in that corner. Sees, catches out Woot. This is about to get pretty dangerous. TP up for DH, but he's got eyes for E2 first. Woot gets his one. Pretty compromising spot to play from, but he emerges with a kill at least. There's the Annihilation. It catches onto a player by the looks of things. No, it's going to be a showstopper there. Not connecting either. Gravnet. Will it catch DH out? Bud's going to move upstairs onto the side, but Benji hits him where it hurts. Now Stack's attempting a plant, but it's belated. T1 bleeding out a little now.
It's so hard to get this plant.
But that's not going to be the case. Wise decision from Heretics now to just retreat back.
If Meteor
into
gets a
holes,
kill and
taking
gets
that
his ult,
space,
it's like
wait for Boo
the
to
main
get
way
over
they'll
to
win
the
this right
site.
now.
He has that paranoia, and we've seen on multiple CU retakes that has been the critical
Even then, I'm not even
utility
sure it'd win
for
him. It'd
Heretics'
buy it a little
success
bit of time.
getting back in. They've got the man
Meteor's
advantage
definitely
on
in the
top of
pulse,
that as
though.
well. How can T1 possibly win this out?
Gonna be a paranoia to set them up just as you put it. Mini Boo gonna drop down, and DH really could barely
Wow,
fight
man,
for
Rien's
himself.
just popped him.
The util for Heretics
they look
in the
so
three-player push through the
convincing.
smoke gets the job done.
They really
And
do.
after
This
a
was a much
second
better round
timeout
from
from
T1.
T1,
Maybe they
Heretics
should have cleaned up
take
the
the
guy
W
back
train
at site on
Their
C a
play
little
around
bit
this C side of
easier.
the map is genuinely fantastic.
It'd be great to get
They're
one.
making all the right decisions in this retake. In these retakes,
They applied so
And
much
it's a
pressure
small
here.
thing,
This is
but notice
basically how
every
T1 play on
single
defense
time
is
they're
how
in these situations,
Heretics played
they
right here.
always have a
Just didn't even
paranoia.
let them
Boo
plant,
is
didn't let them
never
get into positions,
losing
just
them
hold them all
in
back at
this
sight.
game. He always has it for the critical moment. Oh my god, that is Benji getting more than hyped up. For only 21 years old, might be the most experienced competitor.
Can T1
in
get the
this
4
server.
that I said might be
esports in
enough? They got
general,
the
you might
ult
be
to do it.
He's been doing it since
And it does look like
6
Heretics are
years.
going pretty aggro on this one.
Arbro's shot out. Woot gonna have a crack through the smoke here. Of course, it's T1 on a bit of a lower buy. They've got to go
Nice
aggressive,
shot.
close that gap. It's Butts.
Ah, it's a great
Mini Boo.
Omen flash.
Boo gonna be tucked around the corner here. Nightfall comes down. He's decayed low. Still
No
Woot's
way.
able to back
Two
him up.
tucked
How
in
are they
towards
staying
Rider's
alive?
site.
They are
They
both
both
stuck in the
eat the
corner.
Omen
Finally,
flash.
Boo gets away and
And
Woot's
look
on
at
the
them
edge.
go.
Barely put a scratch on him. Why? This is nuts. Meteor has
God,
a
it's so
steel guard and he's
desperate.
considering it.
Go on, mate. Do it.
Some discussion maybe with DH now as there's a break in the action. And that Garden is going to be deployed. They're still going to play through this, and it looks like they get caught out. D1, get onto the side. DH TP's forward. Rien's clearing with a Prowler, wants to try and take his fight with the Sheriff. DH eventually claims him.
You know he's in
Boo
that
gives
shot
it a
because he
ground.
spent
Needs
so
to buy
long
some time for
to
Benji to
try
wake
and
up.
make sure he had that
He
shot
does
ready.
get that weapon back. This time
Does he
did
open it?
have to use that paranoia to live. Benji has a grab net. That's all they've got to work with right now.
Going to be a double player push out of Waterfall. His dark cover not long for this world. Benji with a grab net to spend.
T1 with their most inexperienced player, the rookie in DH, and the two-time Pacific champion doubled up to try and win out this crucial round.
On the backside they go. Benji, that's the grab net. Thrown out.
Gotta hit
Both of
both.
those players, but T1 are ready for
Hey,
this.
nicely done from DH. Big round from him. Big round.
Thrifty.
Can they get one more? They used so many ults into this one. It
And you
was
wouldn't think
such a needed round, but
DH
it was shaky.
is as inexperienced as he is. In that first game, also on Lotus against DRG the other
And
day.
T1 looked like they really
He
struggled
put
to
up
call on this map as well.
clutches, got the round at 11-12 to bring it to OT. 1v2 in the first round of OT. He has held his nerve in the most important moments for T1.
Pistol, Meteor lurking on B,
It was just on their
then
academy
Force on
roster
C.
earlier this year.
That's
One of
it.
the most dominant players in challenges at the time. Meteor opens up on
Another
the
round of
that's over at the
Meteor,
B side.
man.
It's going to open things up for the Vice.
Such an important duel. Bro, that's fast.
Heretics respond within an instant.
I mean, T1 are still trying to play around that barrier at 8. They're still trying to peek for it.
Now, Heretics want to pivot fast towards this C site, and I mean, they've made the right decision. It is the open area of the map, but they're going to be staring down the barrel of another Team Heretics full-on retake towards C.
I mean, they can get the plant though, but again, it's not a good plant, so they've all got to fight over towards site, which is a shame, because if they'd got the better plant here, there would have been no vision block.
Prowler, a C's, going to have that Haunt backup. Benji might have that GravNet backup.
GravNet.
3v4. Feel like they got to get a kill. Looks like Heretics are pretty on top of the fact they might push it.
That's towards whole side. Buzz with a relay bolt, ideally to push Heretics back, and they do respect it. Send a Prowler in, but DH is there to cut it to the quick. GravNet, TP away. Stacks has got a good angle to catch the players up on the site, and they're not ready for it. Oriental's able to take the trade.
DH so low on site.
Corner, play off it with Buzz. The drop
so low.
4?
I mean, that's doable. Still, again, they got to win double pistol. They got to win this pistol.
Finds himself 3.
I still think Heretics did very, very good, though. This was nice from them.
So far this game, but makes a statement to get that final one for T1. Is so critical for their recipe to success on this Neon. Finally gets it going in the final hour for this half. T1 bring it back.
Okay, I'm kind of excited because T1 probably knew this map was going to get picked, and I think they have a key part that should be a nightmare for Heretics to deal with, which is the Vice Wall. So I'm excited to see how they play with it.
I'm delighted to welcome Stan here. Stan, who's a LEC player for Team Heretics, so welcome. First of all, and I'm going to be very straightforward on the first question. What are you doing here? How much of a Valorant enjoyer are you?
I mean, I'm really casual. I just play sometimes in off-season. Since it was in France, I came to support Heretics, support my friends, so that's why I'm here.
We're very happy to have you here, of course. Donc, première question, mais qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Est-ce que tu joues un peu à Valo, etc. Donc, très, très casu. On est plutôt là pour soutenir les frérots de l'équipe Valorant. And speaking about League and Valorant, I wanted to know if you see, some, let's say, transferable skills from one game to another.
I mean, I think Valorant is way more tense than League. But I would say team play and synchronization. I think this is what we have similar.
Yeah, definitely, and the spells also. Donc, qu'est-ce que tu vois un petit peu comme compétences qui sont transférables entre Ligue et
Woosley with the
Valo?
Prime. Appreciate the 10 months. Thank you.
Et forcément la communication entre les coéquipiers, et on le voit. And last but not least, you get to spend, sometimes with the boys in the Berlin studio. So, who's your little, let's say, brother? Who do you get along the most with the Val boys?
I mean, my two bros are Riens and Benji. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a very good answer indeed, and they have a lot of fans here too. Donc, qui sont tes petits frérots chez les Heretics Valorant? Et Benji et Riens. And let's see now. Merci, first of all. And let's see now if the League
Didier with the Prime as well. Thanks so much with the
Lotus.
14 mums. Thank you for doing that.
So we got a lot of Team Heretics playing from behind against G2. We got to witness the resilience and the comeback potential from this team. It's been a different story though against T1 on Lotus so far. They have 6 unanswered rounds early in that first half, put them up to 8-4. Let's talk Woot right now, because our Coinbase Econ report paints him as one of the most impactful players on the map. And at 14-6, I can't argue with that, Wyatt.
He's obviously been playing a fantastic game. Map control has been on lock. His scoped weapon usage on this map has been significant, but frankly, I have to say across the board for Team Heretics, every cog
the shorty and the
is
outlaw
operating exactly as they need them to be. The way that the utility
solid.
is just being sequenced out, the combos that they're setting
Get a couple
up,
more
the
judges in there, and
retakes that they have as a unit.
that's my ideal way to play
Deservedly
Valorant.
So we get back into the game, we see a little
Maybe a
sign of
Bucky.
the Boo brothers. The two of them have been absolutely on point. The util from Boo's Omen, perfect. And Mini Boo just capitalizing off of the
1-0 on the pistols. Obviously, they got eco'd straight after from a Marshall Classic buy. I think they 100% have to win this pistol.
Crucial involvement when it comes to that util.
Definitely going to be keeping an eye on the Vice Wall, and it looks like Heretics might find this one pretty early on. They go for a B fake, and the chamber commits, and then he can TP out. Wall over the top as well, though. I mean, they hit pretty fast. Are they just going to push into Meteor? It's a big Angel here.
Says you want to test them, surely not. He's backing away. Yeah, just relegated to playing back halls. Should be a
Wait, they smoke like they want a fast flood.
Retake. Paranoia for DH.
Who's going to take contact? Straight out of this smoke.
Boom, mate, they're going to see your feet so early. We can't be doing this.
For the most part, it's Buzz sliding forward, opens up for DH to take the trade, but Benji finds him in response. Here comes Stacks. Boo, though, crucial. Wrapping around the sight. They're not ready for this at all. Stacks in
Very
trouble.
nice, man. He was so patient on this. Benji killed everyone over towards
So
site as well.
patient with
Like this
that
kind of idea they
backside
did, though.
grab, Benji locking it
Be
down
fake,
on
pull the
Benj.
rotates out.
Gets the
They're
first.
one
Looks
person,
like he
well,
gets
sorry,
that
2 people to
second
punish
trade
anyone
as well. We'll see it on
lingering around
replay.
over towards C.
But this is again an impact moment from Rien's. A lovely little tap onto Izu. And then that's the C site just wide open for the taking.
Who could have swung that smoke? He could have tried to take a timing when he heard plays on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, if he swings at if he sings that smoke though, he's for sure dead. Heretics have been doing this as well, copying the G2 Sentinels. I don't really know who did it first. I imagine G2. Just straight up stinger buys.
Oh my
God, he's only got 2 there. That was the only Sheriff invested on this one.
Heretics board up, want to play fast. In we go, Meteor not there to set up that util to stall
Easy
things
got
down.
spotted with the jump spot. Wait, how's he done that?
From top side. Will blow Blue's head off. Stacks is going to have to challenge this quickly. He'll probably look for a timing out this smoke, and then Wood almost brought down.
21-47, they got regen armors though.
Now the Stinger's just a bit too much to deal with. DH at range with the Sheriff, does have the Stinger as well. Couple weak players that he's going to be going up against. Could try to deny an angle with the smoke. Maybe if he hits a good paranoia.
I don't think he's thinking about it at all. He's holding on to that paranoia and wants to take this challenge himself. Hope to maybe salvage a Stinger.
It couldn't have been a worse time for him to pick up the gun there.
Seemed like for a moment there could have been some danger when Izu gets that second kill, but overrun by the Stingers at the end of the day. And Team Heretics have a commanding lead.
Not only beat down G2, but still their signature buy. I see you. Respect the Stinger buy up, and of course,
big buy round. They're still going to deal with the Stingers. Might be one hell of a defense if they can do it. Where's the Vice Wall? Over towards B again.
Pistol buy up Stingers and bonus with the Stingers. Works more often than you'd think.
Some fair bit of pressure on all sides of the map from Team Heretics. You had Boo working out towards A. He broke a haunt. And
yeah, I like this though. Benji puts his trip here, they hear it, and then he takes it away. So they think there's a trip here, so they think that they can't re-clear over towards B. And they also kind of waited for it as well. Mil 27 with the Prime, he had 3 months, and Poom as well. Thank you so much for the gifted, mate.
Doesn't always go for that instant gate crash. He's very confident in his ability to keep brawling.
Heretics need to get the sheer wall out. They can't abuse numbers on the B side if they get broken up by it.
And one way to do it is to have Woot go past and teleport back. Right, Izu gets one, and he does
nice shot. He had the guy close as well. He might have had both of them close. Might have just got insane info here.
Izu, of course, gets away. Was Wood opting to rendezvous away into the Izu up on the side. Happy to hold it down. 3 for him and maybe more.
Incredible.
Steps up, but that Stinger at close range is deadly.
Mid-air as well, I guess. You can just
big run and gun on this one. No matter what, Rienz is going to have his ult for next round.
In terms of the HP, he does recover this Vandal, and dare I say, there's a chance on account of him going to be getting the Nightfall with a plant or a kill.
If he actually wins this...
I always believe in this man.
Okay.
That's though. Proud as a peacock perched on top of mound.
It's an okay a bit of damage, but...
Cuts that one short.
Really nice round here from Izu. Gets the first little bit of a challenge, but backs away, and then just a refight. Timing taken before that paranoia was even let loose.
I had to think that maybe he could win it. This is going to be interesting. They should know this is happening. They've got to deal with the fade ult, so they kind of want to go a little bit aggro, at least make it look like they're going aggro to get it out early. But at the same time, they don't want to give him picks of an op. It's a bit of a nightmare.
Makes sense that they would maybe want to mix it up a little bit heading into this game. Heretics studying that VOD. This time it's just going to be DH on the cross. He's going in, so
it's chaos.
Buzz wants to fight this fast lane, throwing up DH up on top of Rabble, finds his, but it's all falling apart.
And they didn't even have to use the ult on top of it. Pretty sure that's a done map.
That was a really cool
it's nicely done from Heretics. Looked like they were on top of the fact that they would most likely want to try and go for the A ult. The pressure of Izu being one away from his ult meant that they grabbed that, made it at the beginning.
Heretics just
and then they just had 4 people, and honestly, the util just wasn't good enough from T1 to push them off angles.
In the marketplace of ideas has been found wanting, apparently. As Heretics have got 6 shooters. And sometimes we've seen games from them that have just depended on that balance of individual talent. They have it in spades, and they've used it now to D1 3 feet under. Not entirely out of the round yet. It's just Izu and Meteor very much distributed across the map thinly.
They will be picking the right site to go to. It is the vacant B1. Meteor positioned over on A. Does Izu try to take a timing here?
Sonic Sensor is going to be a pain for him. Miniboo on that corner. Izu trying to isolate these fights now, aware of the sensor close by. Sees up top. Now that narrows things down for Heretics, they've got a good idea where Izu's coming from, but what about Meteor? He's going to join up from up and out. A little bit belated there. Clone goes in, does draw out the sensor.
Woot is
Izu tried to
fast,
step up, but Heretics now have dragged this to within 2 rounds for a map win.
I really want
It's going to be a force buy for T1, and 2 of them are a little wrecked.
Point of view. Benji Fish got hit by that paranoia.
Hexamaster. Meister. With the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 2 months.
Realize Miniboo is tucked already. Really feels like on replay that T1 just leapt into the jaws of Team Heretics there. They almost went too deep in that.
Don't force the eco it.
Past players they didn't
accepting the 12.
The Buzz looked hasty trying to link
Even
up
though
with
3 of
DH
them
to
could
make sure
buy.
he was at least set up for
This is interesting.
crossfire.
Kuzu saves enough money
This
to
is
get their
something
own
that
op out.
Buzz likes to do a lot.
And Woot did this on the
I mean,
defense
Woot
side.
is just...
It's an early fast lane A, just straight, and Buzz will run it down. They'll paranoia and they'll haunt players coming out. They're not even able to set it up.
They're feeding them.
He's just shutting them down with this operator.
There's been some investment in this round, Wyatt. A few weapons bought in. T1 still able to buy in the next, but it's Woot taking close contact on the A side. This is a big part of the defense side
Tomorrow
as well.
the lower bracket stuff? Yeah, and tomorrow's
Right to play
LM
on
games.
Frankly, we are looking at a map that every team going up against Heretics is going to need to respect in the pick ban.
Jesus,
you do not
look at this
want
guy.
to play these guys here.
Why, they barely play this through stage 2. It's honestly hidden for the most part. It comes out against G2. Wasn't even their map pick. I don't think they look absolutely terrifying here. Izu and Meteor.
Yeah, there's honestly a chance that G2 played them on their best 2 maps.
For round number 18, the big one. No more timeouts left for Autumn. He has to sit by and watch this as it happens.
No, surely it is but an inevitability.
Don't really
that
know
Team
about the
Heretics will get
Corrodes,
the
because
match point.
Corrode is
Both
more of just a
T1
fast
players
time.
are on this site, but only with
Fast
Sheriffs.
time use.
Miniboo chases
Yeah,
the paint
the
shells
walls are a
into the back
nightmare
of the
to
site.
nade off
Izu's
of.
going to be kept contained
There's
for
so
now.
many
Meteor can make a play off a pit, but he's the last
little
player
pop-out
standing.
angles. It means the nade doesn't
Barely
fully
puts a
bounce.
scratch on Heretics. 12 to 5.
I mean, it
A
looks so
flawless round
convincing
to
right
get
now.
them to map point.
The util game from Heretics on this map has just simply been sublime. Woot's chamber is a menace. Here's Buzz coming. That's also something they would have prepped for. That's a standard T1 maneuver to fight towards A. Catches Buzz, teleports away, catches another. Woot has been absolutely dominant.
A
on
lot
both
of ults
sides
to
of the
maybe
map.
just make this
And
one
he's just
easy.
got
We'll see.
A fantastic game plan.
Heretics
want to
go aggro. 3 pass
Been an
and
op in his hands almost every single round.
it does kind of look
Heretics
like
have
they
had the
want
money.
to. Dude, if they want to
T2's
fight
picked
this
one up
and the
himself
Yoru's
now.
here,
That's
I'm
been
gonna
taken
lose
over
my
to
mind.
C. Woot's hoping to see the Neon at some point. And he's
Dude, they
about
wanna
to. He's
fight
around
this.
the corner, slide there for Buzz.
The
Good
nice
connection.
Omen flash.
DH trying to surge forward alongside of him, and it's 2-2 for Buzz and DH.
Wow,
Finally
at
some
least the
energy there
util
from
was a little
T1.
bit better
This time
here.
they win a scrappy rubble fight.
Maybe the difference on the other one was the
Genuinely
nade,
be the first time they've been
nade
able
grab
to
net.
do it. Blinded up as Rians, you are
He's a
joking.
genius. What is that? Back around the corner, low at 70.
Surely not.
Rians knows he has to go for
Okay,
the rifle there.
it's all good. Let's slow count this one down.
Ridiculous little moment.
It's hard to hit a sliding neon when you can see them.
Paranoid up, knew he had to change weapons. But this is the real story of the round. It's a successful rubble fight this time for T1's defense. And again, it's Buzz and DH who just hurl themselves into the abyss.
They're going to need plenty more of those to make me a believer that they could run it back on Lotus. Team Heretics are going to have 6 opportunities to close this game out. This first one here might be quite difficult, though. T1 have got 4 ultimates to play with.
Yeah, a lot of ults now.
Where does Izu put himself to make this op relevant?
Gravnet goes
Maintenance
out,
time.
Fade Eye goes in.
More often than not,
I
he's been
imagine you
aggressive.
can beat the
Rowell
Gravnet,
gets
but
broken by the rifle, so
at
there's
the
an
moment,
extra
Crit's a question mark over
swings out
towards
off
C.
that jump peak. But it's not enough to throw off the steady
DH,
aim
big
of
Jofi.
Izu.
Here's DH now a late position taking up
DH,
your
mate.
rubble, but there's a couple of
DH.
Heretics plays that could be a problem. Miniboo swung on by
Oh
Buzz.
boy.
The Benji trades
The
into a
late
favorable scenario now
TP
for
without
Heretics.
info over towards
3v3.
A.
Coordination was off there for T1.
I'm a
Buzz
DH
in
fan,
moment
but that
felt
one
like,
is-
Wait, I need to go support. Tries to slide forward. DH is really overextended off that teleport. That's evened it up. And just as I say it, Rien's on the jump spot angle. Stacks removed from the server. Heretics are on the precipice of just an absolute
Heretics have been doing this all the time as well.
T1
Once they
on their
get some
map
kind
pick.
of number
It's time to
advantage,
play
whether it's
here.
2, whether it's 1,
Heretics
cuts
surely
down,
very aware
make them
of the fact that
pressure.
Meteor's still on the map and all
around the
utils are
map.
still active, and there's a
Could
steel
have gone
guard
all the
to
way
use.
back.
TP for Boo, this is the check. Baby door, nothing spotted.
30 seconds left.
Calls a cancel on that now. We're down under 30. Heretics have to put their plan in motion.
Now when they execute onto Meteor, perhaps an opportunity for him backside to tuck, get that steel garden off, and then fight while the spike is trying to be planted. Time is dwindling, 15 seconds.
Great
The
jump from
spike's
Boo.
out.
He gets his one.
Now it's Izu alone with the drift, trying to get
1,
through.
2.
How's he supposed to pop out of this gainfully? Flash now emerges from within the smoke. A 1v2 for Izu. The initial, the core of this project.
my God.
The swing. Benji torn to shreds. Now Rien's 19 and 10.
Damn, bro, really?
Oh,
Nice.
Izu
I can't believe you popped the guy at the back here.
extends the lifeline to T1. They're in
It's
this
a
still.
nice,
And I can't
it's a nice
believe that they
2v3 from
are.
them.
Team Heretics, despite losing Woot straight away
run from
to
Izu.
Izu's operator, get back in the lead in the round in terms of the numbers advantage, but lose out in the 1 versus
They kill on the
2.
guy at the tree.
Still 5 in
Wild.
a row are needed from T1 to bring this game to OT. I
Yeah.
thought in this moment
DH is
it
going to
was
give a
over
few thank you
when
notes
T1
to
really
his teammates
just
for this.
haphazardly committed to this overextended fight, deep rubble in the mid round. It got torn
Actually
apart.
got them both and nearly adjusted to the second.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here for Heretics. We've seen a couple of rounds just torn out of their grip. Frankly, by clutch situations, you saw the clip there from Boot. He actually emerges from his TP a little earlier than DH does, sees it coming. That's what starts that fight. DH ultimately just looks for a arbitrary timing, I think, to take up position there at rubble. Maybe not aware of just how close
Thank you for that, Yumpy.
Heretics are to that position. They're already lingering around lobby and able to step forward and punish.
Nilsinho calls this timeout, wants to craft a game plan with the ultimates that are going to be available for Team Heretics. And stacking up ultimates is just the quickest and easiest way to deny any kind of comeback in Valorant when you're on match point. Neil's been a very candid speaker as the coach for this team in 2025.
I mean, I remember what he said about this team.
Thank
in
you so much for that,
Toronto.
Yumpy.
Said it
A
was
great promotion.
the most embarrassing result. I think that
We
Heretics
got
have
20
suffered.
seconds. Let's read out what Yumpy said.
Said it was
He said, during the
it's
timeout, you
humbling
can
that
check out
they've
the
felt,
Sliggy
but
match.
they've
Only
learned
takes
from it.
1 minute to order
This is
the
their last
beautiful
chance
match.
this year as
Just in time to
champions, the
come
last
back
chance
to
in
see the next round.
2025 to lift one of those
Promise
VCT
you, I'm not paying
global
him.
trophies that has been
Thank you for that,
eluding
Yumpy.
them. In this game here, a win in this series will be one step on that journey, taking them into the playoffs. The first European team to get into the playoffs even. They're looking damn good on
Straight
that
up
one.
B
The
with,
T1 are trying to just
Razor.
claw back into OT as it stands.
Or are we going to let him prod?
Pretty big grouping here
Let
towards
him prod.
main. Stacks can lock them in place here. Buzz also has that
And
overdrive
it's just the
active.
pistol again.
Definitely room for defensive pops here.
Danger on the cross. Root had the line with the op.
I've seen 2v5 clutch here from Heretics in this same situation. Has an O-scope on Meteor.
Izu this time has to get a kill. Okay, 18 HP gets out of there. Free sight. Does he get back to the angle?
Wants to
Yes, he
repost
does.
on main, and Stacks trying to get their ASAP to assist. One kill.
They got nothing to
from
push
that
him off,
fade
right?
Would result in a nightfall on the defense.
Got a read on Easy's position. Looks like the season was
big
short, but
miss.
Rienza's shot was on the mark. Now Team Heretics have been able to get across to the site. Stacks will see them emerge with this nightfall. It's going to be annoying. Decayed down, of course. Rendered death.
Stacks gets his own kill. He
As the
gets an
crowd
ult.
read for some information.
Buzz trying to get in right now. TH on the flank. Everyone from Heretics just grouped up at bend.
Wood is still toggling this door spin. A bit of a
Nice shot.
nuisance, but goes for the swing and gets caught out by DH.
Oh, it's a great
Now
omen
Buzz
flash.
wants to run over the top of Benji and it's on Boom.
Ah, man. Fair
Brought down by
play.
DH.
Fair play, man. DH has done really
One
well
by
here.
one, T1 are building their way back into
Did a
this
lot of
game.
shots.
It's
There's a
break
couple
after
of
break,
rounds
not
I
the
feel like
prettiest.
Heretics should have,
That
They
is
are still
Either
fighting
one.
for it.
well played.
was
by
this
the rookie only
2v3?
for this team.
2v3
DH
win? 3v4
just
win?
waited at door for Root to expose themselves. Instant paranoia. Benji tries to swing onto him already.
Great
and
shots from
adjustment
him.
onto Boom. I mean, this Omen isn't even DH's main agent. When he was tearing apart challengers, he was the highest in kills per round, ACS. He was pretty much playing almost all Sentinel.
Oh, Weber.
And swaps the role here and
Weber's
is just
angry.
absolutely showing out for
It's getting a
T1
little close.
when they've needed him most.
Or After this one, it would be...
I
mean, honestly, they might still alright.
Haven't even really needed to use many of these
Might
stacks.
still not too bad. They can get another buy after this one. It's great timing on this. I was going to say, great timing on the Prowler.
T1 are going to be able to control this A side of the map and start sending players elsewhere if they so choose. And that is the case for Stax, who's maneuvered towards this C side.
There's another layer of Razorvine there to slow things down on C.
We're just holding the jump spot with the Headhunter.
Okay, walk into the smoke, try and hear the Vice Wall. Sorry, Vice Wall. Don't hear the Vice Wall. This time though, I mean this is a nice setup from T1. Because now if they start looking for this, the wall that's potentially over towards B, they got the Euro to defend it.
Probably surmise that sheer wall is on B.
Prowler goes out over towards C and hits one, so they know there's still pressure over towards C.
If they go for this A refight, they're going to be walking into a paranoia and
a big move from Izu. He knows that they're C, so obviously if they are going to be rotating over towards A, he would catch them. So they should know there's not too many here. Like Izu's actually done really good with this pressure right now. No one needs to over-rotate on this one. Can he catch the rotate? What a great jump that is. Really nice from Rian. Still 2 passing over towards side because they got that info anyway. Big Joe. Big Joe. Big kill, man.
And Heretics got no choice but try and fight through this. Boo TP's back away. Tries to get his weapon online again.
Still got wall up though. How do they cross it? DH is in a position, but this wall's going to own him. All 3 gone past.
The seal wall was going to block him for the time being, so it's going to be up to Buzz Izu in the sight.
DH is like, man, I've made the play for the round. Still haven't been able to see anyone. A lot of ults on this one for T1. I will say Izu did an incredible job over towards B here. The information he got from peeking out from B was so nice. It's something that teams don't do enough against the no Killjoy turret, no Killjoy comps. Like him getting that info literally made them realize that it was fake pressure over towards A, even though they invested in ult. And then he had a chance to kill the rotates once they went back. And he got confirmation they were going back even by seeing the jump spot.
Still got the overdrive to go with him. Boo catches out DH, but it all breaks down to a cacophony of action as Boo have to fight 2 with the Sheriff, but still fighting here in Rubble. And Boo's the only one that stands in his way, but he's been chunked down to 9.
Damn, bro, what is this aim? That's some lovely shots. Dude, we're getting really close here. 7 chances down to 2. And he had some great shots here, man. The last 2
I thought it was going to be over on the eco. How many times in Valorant's history have we seen this exact situation play out, where when you start to believe in the comeback, suddenly the team at match point wins a Sheriff Stinger round. But they are denied by one of the most experienced Valorant pros that we've got in the scene, period.
Last time out for Heretics.
Buzz looks so good on this Neon. I think even just in terms of watching the movement of the different Neons that we have in this tournament, I think arguably Buzz is the best as far as the kit goes. But that was just all about some of that raw aim that he's been known for so many years.
Now, a big component of Heretics winning these crucial rounds, as they of course have called a timeout, has been Woot with an operator or Tortoise.
Ignored your raid earlier? Sorry, Numrod. Thanks for the raid,
buy up and make a big investment for that in this particular round. There is still the T1 Dimensional Drift and an overdrive active there for Buzz, but he's been quite happy to take his rifle into these fights.
It's so important to note that Heretics expended all of those ults just 2 rounds ago. It's put them in a position where they might not actually get any more ults for the rest of this game outside of Boo's from the shadows.
Okay, didn't go for the up on this one.
They have the drift and the overdrive still.
What is this? Fake A pressure into B because they should be weaker over towards A, as T1 want to go for the 3-person aggro. I mean, it all comes down to these 2 people drilling over towards B right now.
Big flash. All the way out of C and B. They want to fight, but Izu goes down.
And he's done it with a rifle of all things.
Right? Is that the round? Spike's down.
Overdrive at extreme range claims Benji.
The spike is loose in spawn. Buzz is fully committed. Wu doesn't want to take the fight just yet.
Good.
Teleports away.
What is going on there? Completely flipped on this one. Wu can go pick up the orb and then can ult the spike.
T1 go for an absolutely mad round.
And Heretics is still clearing. They
Oh my god, he's going to get owned. He's going to cancel and he's going to go back on him. He's going to stick it. Whoa, he cancelled. Oh my goodness. This is nuts.
Rian's up on the corner. Buzzlow makes a swing for it and takes the Neon out of the game. Stacks there could be caught. He gets away. Still decayed down. And it's all on Rian's for the game.
Whoa, spots them both.
Ping catches two.
Get
He's
spike.
got the spike to hand and off to the side he goes.
Where's he going? Is he going all the way to C?
If he wants C, B, it doesn't
He's going
matter.
all the way to C.
He's got access to the globe right now. He's getting out of there. Stacks and DH, both of them on full HP.
Oh, they're miles
Where
away.
do you set up if you're Rian?
They've cleared a little bit of space though. Little bit of space.
Possibly
He could be anywhere by the time they get over towards the site. So much so that they even have to be careful once they... Where are they going to go? Mound? Because he couldn't have crossed over towards... Well, I mean, he could have crossed over towards the right side, but I guess they're just going to accept that it's not a thing that would have hurt him.
Lined up for this.
Strong off angle.
Clearing of Mound. Stacks and DH going to check
Hard for them to get a right
peek
here.
Damn,
Rian played this so well. So well. Dude, what a sick map in the end. They got really close. They got really close. That last round was awesome to watch.
And he's made a fool out of the comeback of T1. Makes it a fake one with this disgusting clutch.
Big round.
That is why he's touted as one of the best